you're gonna look at the camera. Don't look at the viewfinder, look at the lens right here when we start filming. Oh God, okay. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can tell from the title of the video, we are doing a Q&A today. So this video has been super highly requested, but it's just so hard to film because on the weekends we don't really feel like setting up and filming, and then Nick works until late. So it's currently 8:45. We finally got the girls down, and so we're tired, but we're here and we're gonna film this Q&A. I asked questions on Instagram stories where I just used the ask a question tool, so they're all waiting for me.
There's an ask a question tool
on Instagram stories where you can ask.
Why don't you just ask a question?
What do you mean?
Can't you just type a question in and ask it?
Yeah, that's what they do. They type a question and then I can either type it back, the answer, or a lot of people make videos answering the question. So that's what we're doing.
That's blowing.
So
my mind is blown right now.
So this has been like a super highly requested video. So here we go. Like always, I'm going to set a timer.
I have a question on the ask a question feature. So can't you just message somebody and ask them a question?
Yeah, but you're this way, it's like people know that you're like down to answer questions. So people are more, they're not just, I mean, yeah, people ask me questions every day, but this is like, I'll show you how I did it. This is geared towards both of us.
You're like saying, guess what?
I'm saying
gonna
like
answer your question.
Yes, Nick. Okay. So I always
I'm curious. I'm sure there's a lot of viewers out there that had the same question as me.
So I'm going to set a timer like I always do.
There's no such thing as a bad question, everyone. Just remember that.
I'm setting a timer so that we don't go over because that's a problem.
I don't. This is what I meant.
So I'm just going to go from the top. I'm probably going to answer questions that get asked a lot, but some questions get real crazy or real personal. So
let's fast forward to those.
You want the crazy personal ones? Oh Lord. Okay.
You guys fight.
The first one, yeah, that's the first question.
Of course not. Have you seen this relationship? We're like freaking Disney characters.
The past 15 minutes, I've just been like in the kitchen, like sitting actually in the living room, like waiting for him. I'm like, are we gonna film this? He's like, yeah, I'm like hungry.
As I heated up 3 different frozen meals.
You did?
Yeah. Frozen chicken fingers, frozen broccoli cheese bites, and a frozen chimichanga.
I still haven't eaten because I had 13,000 errands to run today, and so I didn't get a chance to do anything, and one of those was included eating or cooking anything to eat. So I texted Nick and I said, hey, could you leave a little bit early and grab Chipotle for us, which he didn't see, so he came home empty-handed. With Yeti products, actually.
I don't text and I don't read and drive and read.
It was definitely before you left the office, Nick.
But I was finishing up a project, and I didn't.
Anyway,
I just jumped in my car. I was like, I gotta go.
So yeah, we clearly fight. But I've talked about that before in other Q&As.
I wouldn't call that a fight. I'd call it a love scuffle. A love scuffle.
Stop. The second one up here is from Adam Henderson. Tara's husband said, let's hear about how Nick...
this better be it.
Let's hear about how Nick became a successful businessman.
Oh, nice, Adam. I expected something inappropriate. I'm just kidding. Successful businessman. I don't know. Let's first of all, let's define successful. What does that mean?
Oh God, Nick.
I have no idea. I wake up early, I work late, and I say yes to a lot of things that I probably shouldn't. Not in a bad way, just in a salesy way.
I think that Nick is so successful because he's charismatic and everybody that meets him just instantly falls in love with him. And I think in order to sell things, you have to sell yourself, and it's just really easy with Nick. So I think he obviously works very hard, but I just feel like some people are really just have that thing about them.
I don't know.
any plans to go on vacation, just you and Nick, anytime soon? Just one time this year to Barcelona, but it's not really just a vacation, just us. It's for Nick's work, so it's going to be really busy. But we talked about that in a previous Q&A, but no, we're not going to be taking any trips anytime soon that are just us on our own other than Barcelona, even though it's not alone. We will be on a 14-hour plane ride.
Alone.
Alone with hundreds of other people.
No, we're sitting coach, so we'll be surrounded by people. It's going to be awesome.
Would you guys have more than 4 kids, and if so, how many?
Not on purpose.
No. And I saw another question earlier that was like coming through when I was scrolling my notifications, because I really haven't checked these until now, but they do pop up in your notifications. And so I saw one that said, how many kids did you each want previous to being together? And I always thought that I only wanted 2. And then when I met Nick, he came from a family of 4. So he told me right away that he wanted 4. Mm-hmm. So that's how it became 4.
So if you add 4 plus 2, that's how we came up with 6.
We're stopping at 4. 4 girls would be perfect, and we will not try again.
4 girls?
Nick, at this point, it's definitely going to be another
girl. If we have 4
girl.
girls, then we're definitely going to have 5.
Oh, no. I will tell my doctor while I'm in there to just tie it up if you think that we're going to have another one after 4.
I'm going to have 5.
Okay, Nick, that's creepy. Does Nick have any tips for first-time dads during labor and delivery or caring for a newborn?
Bring an extension cord.
This is his favorite tip. Why is that your favorite tip?
Because you asked for an extension cord. You needed to plug your phone in most of the time.
Okay, but what about a more heartfelt one?
Snacks. Just kidding.
How long are you going to take off for your paternity leave when Reese is born?
I own my own business. I don't get paternity leave.
I want these comments to roast him because he literally thinks that I'm going to go to the hospital, give birth, we'll come home for the weekend, and then he's back at work. And that is just not how it works.
I'm not saying it is how it works, but guess what? We don't live in Canada.
Okay, well, Nick, you're going to take...
I live in the US of A.
So you're going to take a week off then?
Give or take.
If it were up to him, he would take off the 2 days that we're in the hospital and then go back to work.
If you can plan it on a Friday and give me Saturday and Sunday, then
I'm over you. Oh my God.
It's all up to you. And when you eat that egg squash.
What?
Egg squash.
Oh, eggplant. Eggplant works. I've been eating this question legit nonstop. People are asking how my mom is doing.
Eggplants and squash?
No, how my mom is doing.
That's way more important.
She's doing amazing, guys. I wish that she would let me share a picture of her, but she looks phenomenal. The surgery, we were worried, if you guys remember, that we were worried that the surgery wouldn't take because the skin was so damaged from radiation, but it not only did it take, but it looks fantastic. The scarring is healing up. She's been getting CO2 laser, I think is what it's called. And I mean, it's just unbelievable. It surpasses what, you saw the picture. Mm-hmm. It surpasses what we could have ever hoped for. And she has either 1 or 2 more surgeries left to just get everything perfect. And she's going to be coming for Easter, so she'll be in the vlogs during Easter. I think she'll want to be in the vlogs. She didn't say she didn't, so you guys will see her, but she's really killing it. But she did ask me if I can help her get more Instagram followers. So I need to help her step up her Instagram game. Oh, do you guys text a lot when he's at work? You guys should see our text conversation.
One of us do.
It's all blue on my side, and then there's one text once every 24 hours. I have to call him to get a hold of him.
That all ties back to how do you become a successful businessman?
No.
Thongs or grannies? Boxers or... Ooh, I like that one. What is that? What is the rest of that one?
Oh my God. It says... I can't. Thongs or grannies, boxers or briefs.
For me or for Aaryn? You gotta classify. In
both.
This day and age, you gotta classify which one you're talking about.
Oh my God, Nick. I have both, but after I got pregnant with Skyla and gained a ton of weight, it was more on the granny train for a while until I got it back together.
I've noticed you brought out the guns.
Okay, Nick.
Lately. And I've been on both too. I've worn both my whole life.
I've literally never seen you in a regular pair of boxers ever.
I was talking
briefs.
about the thongs and the granny panties.
So the question that we were on when the battery died was, what would you do if your husband didn't want to spend much time with you? And that makes me so sad. If you just like didn't ever want to spend time with me, I would be sad. But I do feel like there are times whenever Nick is on his phone. Like, I know I'm on my phone a lot too, but when you get home from work and you finish up with your day, I get it because he doesn't really get to scroll social media all day. So like the end of the day is when he looks at his phone. But sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I didn't really see you all day at this point because you were gone at work all day, and then when you got home you were on your phone until you fell asleep. So that definitely is not very nice.
Yep. While Aaryn's sitting there with her iPods in, listening to some crazy murder mystery, and then running around the house, shutting the windows, turning the alarm on.
Does Nick ever get a guy's trip? Mm-mm. Within the last year, Nick has gone on at least 2 bachelor parties and 1 birthday trip, the 30th birthday trip, and he has another one coming up in April.
30th birthday trip? Oh,
Brian's 30th birthday is another one coming up in April. Oh yes, Nick gets his time. Don't you worry.
She's like one of those...
Does Nick say go potty for Zell too?
Absolutely. How do you handle being married to such a hottie? Pretty simple. You just keep them pregnant. I'm just kidding. You just treat them with love and respect.
Oh, God.
And you put them in their place every once in a while.
Stop it. Did y'all have a rough patch in your first pregnancy? And if so, any advice for me and my husband? Nick might not remember, but I very well remember a rough patch that we went through.
Aaryn didn't shave for... Oh, not that rough patch.
Sick. I seriously remember like the roughest patch because it was so scary. Nick, it was so scary just like thinking about our life as a couple being turned upside down with having a baby, and everything totally did change. But I was really scared, and like I was about to say fat, but like I felt fat. I just felt unattractive, and it just like affected my personality, and it was kind of a mess there for a while. And Nick just looked at me like...
And I echo all of those because I was fat too. Not too. You weren't fat. Let's take that out. Let's cut that one out. I was humongous back then.
No, you weren't.
I wasn't exercising. I was a chunky monkey.
Anyway, it was just...
And I was working all the time, and I was traveling all the time, and you hated how much I traveled.
Yeah, but I remember that I did like this video that was like my top pregnancy tips, and like half of the video was like talking about like the changes that you go through emotionally in your relationship. And if I like just like thinking of that video makes me feel depressed, because I feel like I was kind of depressed when I made that video. I just felt so not good. I was just terrified of becoming a mom.
So we bought an above ground pool, and we thought that would solve everything.
And it did.
It did for a little while. If you could change one thing about each other, what would it be?
Oh, that's just, this person just wants us to get in a fight.
Yeah, you.
Nick.
Can I say that on
Are
your
you
channel?
No. I'm gonna have to bleep it out. Are you going to answer that?
If I could, no, I was gonna let you answer it.
If I could change one thing about Nick, I feel like I would want him to be more thoughtful.
Sometimes I wish I could be that more thoughtful too.
Mm-hmm.
If I could change one thing about you, I think it'd be that I wish you were less thoughtful. I'm just kidding. If I could change one, I wouldn't change anything. Look at this
Okay,
thing.
good.
This thing's perfect.
Yeah, good job.
Look at this gal.
It's crazy people like want to know like how much we make. I would never like flat out say how much we make. That's so bizarre that anybody would ask that. Can you imagine if we just came on and we were like, this is how much we make? You guys would be like, okay. That's so awkward.
How tall are both of you?
I'm 5'4".
And I'm 5'2".
I just lose not.
But I just wear those shoes, those sneakers that you see all the chicks wearing with they're like that big of soles.
The chicks?
Yeah.
You mean like Wedge sneakers?
Yep.
I do not own a pair of Wedge sneakers, so I don't know who chicks he's talking about.
You own Wedge sneakers?
No, I do not.
Where are those shoes that always say are so ugly? What's that look like? That looks like a good 3 inches.
So those are the shoes that you wear to make yourself 6. How tall are you? 6'1"? 6'3"?
These are mine. I told Aaryn that I thought these were the ugliest shoes I've ever seen. And I love her style. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I don't know who made these. Steve Madden. Yep, that was a guess. That was from watching...
Steve Madden.
That was from watching Wolf of Wall Street. That's the only reason I know Steve Madden. So good job, Steve. I guess these are great. But these, in my opinion, look like shoes that all the girls wore when I was in middle school.
Well, welcome back. Do you guys believe in one true love, or could you love many people in your lifetime?
I believe in one true love. You try to love too many people and you end up like, I don't know.
Do you think if I died, or if we got a divorce, that you would find a second love?
No, because I believe in extraterrestrial and ghosts, and she would haunt me.
Yeah, I would. That's a good answer. I would like to think that if Nick left me, that I wouldn't be alone for the rest of my life. I mean, who wants to think that?
Alone?
Would I?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to
You'd have
not
the girls.
be alone
The girls
for
would
the
be
rest of my life.
comforting you. They'd be jumping all over you.
See, no. I would, I mean, this
Zell?
is a very uncomfortable question.
Zell would be here for you.
Yeah, well, she's getting kind of old.
And
No.
Dutchie's a cat. She'll live for like 20 years.
Yeah,
Duchess.
Duchess is going to be with us forever. The girls will be in high school we'll have Duchess.
For part of high school, yeah.
But I think that we're going to stay together forever, so I don't think that it's a situation that we really need to ponder.
It's easier that way. What will future plans for retirement be for the two of us? Well, I plan to retire shortly.
No,
and
you don't. You
Aaron's
told
going
me.
to work for the rest of her life and take care of me.
Nick told me that he's never retiring. So I specifically remember when we were working with Brian, who's Nick's friend and also he's a financial advisor. He was asking us all these questions for us to plan for our future. And Nick said he was never going to retire. And I was just like, what?
Hey, grind till you die.
Me retiring just would be me not being on YouTube anymore. So I don't know when that day will come, but I guess we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, see,
I could be, I could be
keep
doing
on sharing and
grandma
liking and
tips. I could be doing tips of a grandma, how to deal with your your son-in-laws, how to bake the perfect cookies for your grandchildren. Hey, I could still be on here as a grandma.
grandmother.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, it took me a long time to find one to be the final question. That took me forever, but I finally found one that is going to be our very last question, and I want to answer this one because I think it's like important, kind of. The question is, would you ever quit your job to become a full YouTube dad? And Nick is going to give you the tea.
I don't think so.
No, it's not even a question.
I own my own company, so it isn't. Maybe 10 years from now, 20 years from now. You know.
But also, what I was going to say, the reason I wanted to answer this question is because it's like super scary to put all your eggs in one basket. Like, if YouTube just was no longer and we were both doing YouTube, that would be really scary.
Yes.
So I think that if you do YouTube, it's smart to have either if you're married to someone who has their own career or if you've got your own career outside of YouTube.
The world needs Nick Williams selling office furniture.
They do. I mean, the world
YouTubing.
needs Nick Williams on YouTube as well. But I'm just trying to drive the point home that, like,
I'll just give you a little
can't,
piece.
like, fully, like it'd be so
Little
scary.
Little taste.
I
Can't feed you the whole thing. Can't feed you the whole soup.
Just like anything, though. I mean, but that could go for Nick's job too. I mean, anything could happen.
Yep.
And that's why you have me.
God forbid people aren't buying office furniture.
If this wasn't enough, stop. If this wasn't enough, sell. And you want more, please comment below and let us know if we didn't get to enough questions. It's just there's only so much we can answer in a short video like this. But let me know, or let me know. Better.
Let me know. Come on over to my channel.
Give the video a thumbs up if he doesn't have a channel.
I'll steal you.
There's no channel. There's no channel.
Over to my channel. AustinBusinessFurniture.com.
Nice, Nick. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe and make sure your bell notification is on so you never miss a video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.